Hello everybody, this is the Sea Rebel, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, in this video, we're going to be finishing up our mini game, our first one actually. But first, I do want to start out with something a bit different. I would like to give two shoutouts. I would love to give a bunch of shoutouts, but there's two specifically. The first one to Hunklefart underscore Dinklejarton. He gave me a bunch of name suggestions, but I really like the name Gooby, and so I wanted to use that one. And so we're going to name one of the cats Gooby. And then my other one was to GGX Dippy, I think. He's commented a lot, but he also said name the cat Frederick. So I'm going to be naming one of the cats Frederick. So if you want to shout out, say something and I'll get around to it. I think you look like a Gooby and you look like a Frederick. So they say MVP plus because I'm on Hypixel server technically. I kind of wish I didn't have that though, but it doesn't matter that much. So we're finishing up our minigame, which is a bow and arrow range minigame. I have it fully planned out, like how I want it to be built. Um, it took me a bit of time to do it because it's a weird space and there's chickens. I like these new lights. Riley put them up. I think cool. They're like flower based. There's a bunch. Did you see this cool path? All this over there. I did nothing. I just it's all pink and I like it. But anyways, we go past this roller coaster, um, and here it is. As you see, the bars are starting to corrode. Corrode? Oxidize. Sorry. This is what we did in the last video. We just did this area. I am just gonna put that there for now. But basically, we have a mound of copper. These are like the points of interest. We have a half geode, and then mine shaft. So let's start with the half geode. That's the one I'm like really excited to do. I'll place a few torches around here, I think, though. I really don't want a creeper coming in and blowing it all up. So for the half geode, we have smooth basalt. I don't know how much calcite I'm actually gonna like be able to use because I don't have a lot. I could always go get some. Um, I thought I had more because I somehow have a lot of amethyst blocks. And I've said this before, like I just must have gotten it really early on and just not remembered. But anyway, the half geode, it's gonna be pretty large. Let's see, that's three from there. One, two, three, like that. Like I want to have it go up like that. Let's actually do one more on the outside. I think that'll look better. And let's actually move it outward because I kind of wanted to like um, have like a dome type in the back. So two, two, okay. So let's have it maybe like there. And yeah, that's good. So then practically we just kind of have to build it upward. And then have it curve inward. Like this. And let's get some dirt here. Oops, I did that. Oop, I did the opposite. It's just like that, and then that. And then this goes like that. We can do that there. Do the same here. And then, how do I do this? Do I start going like that? Something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, to be honest. But I do want to... Yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't like that. I do want to start... I just destroyed, I think. No, I didn't. Doing this. And then the calcite lines this. Like that. be honest, I don't need it really on the inside here because I'm gonna be putting amethyst blocks there anyways. So like, what's the point? Kind of like that. You'll see the vision in a second. It's a bit rough right now. Um, we'll keep the or let's get rid of these. I guess we really don't need these truly. I love the sound amethyst blocks make. Kind of like that. And then, actually, we're not going to do the ceiling because we don't really have the room. I think it looks weird now without it. So what we can do, this is my solution. Not go up there yet. Get rid of these. Like that. Then we go up here. And then we place all this here. So I need all the extra I can get. I kind of dome it off at the top. And that kind of brings it all together, I think. It looks a little off, a little perfect, I think. I think if I do this, did I get those calcite blocks? I did. Do that. Yeah, that looks a bit better even. I think if I do that, oops, these calcite blocks break easily. Yeah, that looks better, I think. So for the floor, let me eat a bunch of carrots. I'm gonna be doing this. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally. I was sick this past week, and it screwed up all my recording time. I was really annoyed. So yeah, that's kind of what the half geode is gonna look like. I think I'm actually gonna put that back there. As you see, it's not. I bet there's definitely better builds out there for it, but I'm not looking for perfect. So we get what we get. It's now for. Let's move on to the amount of copper. I think that's the easiest thing to do next. I've all these different types of copper. Um, and because you're going to be shooting standing behind here, I figured like I'm not going to put it like facing the a mound facing the opposite direction. So I'm going to kind of do it like this and then have something here. And then we can do another one here. And these are going to be kind of difficult. I'll actually put this one like up there. And then we can do raw. We can do. My plan was to have a minecart here, maybe like up there or something, and then some paintings in there. So I feel like I need one more. I could just do um, this and have one going on like a power rail. Yeah, that looks good. And so you may be going, oh, is all this grass gonna stay here? No, that's what all the tuff is for. All the grass can be pulled out for the tough blocks. So when you step on these, it almost sounds hollow. It's weird. Okay, mine shaft. You have to clear out this shulker. I'm gonna put the chest down. This is gonna have the chest that has all the bows and of course the arrows to actually play the game, and extra materials to reset the game. Like that. And so we can actually start placing some of these rails. I'm a bit worried that they may fall, because rails up high do not really don't work the best. But as long as no one moves them, they're fine. Yeah. Yeah, I like that already. Um, it's really small, so you're not gonna have a lot of time to do it. Um, But let's work on this mine shaft now. Um, it's a bit weird to do this because it's quite small. Um, I was gonna plan to do it this way, but now that I'm looking at it, like, I know I could still do that. That can still work. It's gonna be a bit weird. Um, it's gonna be short. We have to do this. Come here, do it there. How many do you do? That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Let's do another one there. We'll make it uneven. And once again, this is gonna be like difficult, more difficult. And I have plenty of oak planks, luckily. And to be honest, I really don't need to fill in back here, but like, if not, I'm gonna go crazy. So for this, I'm just gonna have like paintings, say to at an angle. As you see, you can like stand from here and you can do it from there easily. But if you're like here, that's not gonna be easy. So, and then let's add some torches, make it look good. I'm not a fan of how close it comes, but I mean, actually, I could just do this. That looks a bit better. All right, let's move on and let's start digging all of this ground out. And I can add in the final things. Um, I chose tough because I still want to keep this to the mine theme. Um, but I couldn't decide what block. I originally was going to do amethyst as the entirety of the floor. Um, that's just way too much purple though. Um, trust me, I really wanted to because I love amethyst. I think it looks really nice, but it's just way too much purple. So tough was nice. It kind of looks like not gravel, but like concrete, like in real life, or roadblock. I don't know, but it's plain, which is nice because it brings a bit of the other colors out. In reality, I thought I made this game big. I wish I made it bigger because like it's only gonna be like 15 seconds probably like per round. So and I should have enough tough. Yeah, I do have another stack. I am gonna dig all this out back here because you can see it from the back. And I like my games looking somewhat decent, or my builds look somewhat decent. I say that, but half of my builds are just big squares. But there we go. So now, let's start to add some of the actual things to hit. Let me dump a bunch of this stuff in here. So I have all this white wool, which is needed for it. And let's make a bunch of paintings. Um, Paintings are good because, as you see, they're good targets. Um, and they're easy to make. So, like, you can make as many as you want. That's gonna be annoying to try to put back down a billion times. So we want one like there, there, and there. Yeah, that looks good. We can add a little spinny one here. I have these powered rails. All we have to do is this. And then you just add a redstone torch in the middle to power it up. That. Make another minecart. Look, now you have a moving target. It's that easy. We're gonna do the same for this one. Once again, it's really easy to make. You don't really need like in-depth redstone knowledge, because trust me, I am not the best at redstone. And drop the painting here. So we have those all there. I think if I had one, yeah, like that. And then I kind of want to add two more of these. Oop, got a block. I kind of want to add two more of these little moving ones, like in the middle here. I think I want to add one here. And then another one like here-ish. It's just another way to get more targets in. Um, it's a bit of a cheap way to do it, is the best way to put it. Like, because they're just minecarts, but like, eh. I feel like I should put a minecart here. Should I put a minecart like on top here? You think that would be a good place for one? And then I also wanted to put one up here. This is gonna be like one of the harder ones to get. So we need two more minecarts. Like that. And then like that. So let's see. Is this ideal? Is this what we want? Let's take a step back, because like as of now, it's practically fully completed. Like imagine you just oh look at all this, look at the town. You're just oh what's this? And you come by and you're like oh I think this might be it. So in the next video, we're going to be playing this. Might be a bit difficult, might be easy, who knows? I haven't tried it yet. Um, but otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.